Hi there, and welcome back, friends, to Crusader Kings 2. We have a new king, King Scrungles of Nidaros, after his grandfather, King Gudrother, the Whisperer, was felled by his mortal enemy, food, and the devious wife, cholesterol. So we're playing him. He's fresh, he's young, he's absolutely like great. Yeah, you can see here, that was Gudrother, the Whisperer of Nidaros. His wife still lives, his newest wife, the seeress Gydia of Mere, our seeress. So there are still connections to our father there, our grandfather. Our father actually doesn't live anymore, but our mother lives. Our father died of leprosy, and our mother is still alive and still quite, well, relatively young. Got to say that. Our mother is here. She's the regent and law speaker of Nidaros. But now to us, King Scrungles. We have gotten a lot of artifacts from our father. They are not very good, but I mean, he got them and they are very useful. We're getting a lot of prestige from them, and a bit of opinion. And we're looking for, well, something to do. Something good, something bad. What are we gonna do with King Scrungles of Nidaros? As you can see, we're chaste, and our betrothed is our cousin. And because we're so chaste and like a zealot, we're so religious that we will not break this. Even if she's lustful, ambitious, deceitful, and a little bit affectionate. We are basically the counterpart of that. Our heir is our twin, heir to the kingdom of Nidaros, Gudrother Grimmerson. Everyone had expected him to be elected, but then we went up, we showed up. And we are, well, we're a very good warrior. We've got some intrigue from our grandfather, probably. We're a lot more diplomatic. And regarding our education, we're a little bit dumb. Then we have some stewardship, just enough for 4 lands, and we still have the 4 lands that our grandfather had, which we're not going to complain. These are good lands, definitely good lands. We're also in a war that our grandfather began, the Trondish conquest of Suomi. Athila of Herjadal and Chief Bijas of Finnmarku, the child king, are already marching to Suomi, that we wanted to take for Gudrother, our brother, that our grandfather wanted to get for our brother, or for us. We don't... His plans were kind of a little bit too intricate for normal human minds, and sometimes he was just out there on a whim. Anyways, we'll have to send someone. We'll send ourselves. Maybe with the biggest troop. Yeah, we're going to be in the middle with the biggest troop. On the sides we have Sturkar and Arnfast, really? Actually, we're not sure. We need a marshal. Who could be good for that? I mean, we already had Sturkar. We could, I mean, We could take Arnie on, but Arnie is not so good in the council. But he'll help us now. Arnie is definitely someone to be reckoned with. Sturkar, our herdman. I mean, that's just... I mean, we like him better. He's the better man. We'll make him the marshal. He's also not someone who always says no. Now, we gotta take some minor titles. Let's see. New herdman. Toki, the chief of Nordland. Probably be a good choice. Thorbjörn, the chief of Jan Berland and Gudrodr. Our twin. But he's terrible at that. No. We'll use Toki the trickster. And we need some commanders too. And there we can use Arnie. Odderson, who is so good. Also a Lightfoot leader. And then Thorbjörn, the chief of Jarnberland. We're going to lead the army. And on our sides we'll have... Well, we'll take our marshal maybe with us. Or do we need that against Suomi? No. Our marshal can organize the army. Maybe we want Toki the trickster with us. He's also a very good warrior. And on that side, we'll have Arnie. What is that? Einar's host, a peasant revolt. My god. Why don't I travel over to Suomi to take them on? Now, we want to pick some kind of an ambition or something. Hey. And there's some ambitions we would love to have. I mean, we're zealous and chaste, and we're also a skilled tactician. So something warlike would be okay. Or something pious would probably also be okay. So we could try to become a paragon of virtue. Becoming the king of Norway, maybe that's too early. Groom and heir, definitely something everyone would do. And the other thing is we could try to make a friend. But that's maybe something for later days. So King Scrungles does what everyone does in his position. And with 16 and with a lustful betrothed at his side, maybe she's also talking him into that. Hey, it's only 1 year. Wait for me. We want to groom an heir. And so our focus, our focus is going to be something probably martial. So we'll either go hunting or go to war. I mean, we're at war at the moment. We could go to war against like the heathens from our point of view, from people of other beliefs than Germanic. We're probably going to believe in Thor, the Thunderer. I'm going to be very warlike, all in all. So let's go to war. We could duel people. So there's that. We should nominate a successor to, and whom else could we nominate then? Our twin brother. That probably loves us. Or we could go for our uncle. For our other uncle, the petty king of Iceland, no, not really. Casimir, on the other hand, wants to become king of Norway, so he might be dangerous. He's a little stressed. That's an ambitious goal. We might have to keep him in check. Now we'll see that our twin brother likes us more. So we'll nominate him as a successor. We could maybe offer him a concubine too. How about Grima, the prisoner of Nidaros? She hates us. She's in prison and a title claimant. No, no, just no. Then, will we take concubines? I think it's unlikely. We're chaste. That's... yeah, it's just unlikely. We're gonna have a wife, and that's good. We can create the following titles. The Duchy of Pojama, that's here. And we're not gonna do that because we want to become friends with this guy, King Gudrother the Shadow, who is probably going to lose a lot of his lands very soon. And we can press Halogaland for King Scrungles of Nidaros. But that would be going against Iceland of our uncle, so not if we can avoid it. Wow, that was a lot, right? Now, let's actually start the action here. Sending our armies over. Everything's gonna be nice. Oh my god. Something just went strange, and this is Saxony now, and there is Austrasia. What the? So there's Saxony. And who is the freaking king of Saxony? The Grand Chief Arndt of Saxony. And he's pagan. Let's hope for the best. Oh, we're running in there against the Finlander army of Suomi. A straight crossing penalty. That's going to be hard, but we're double the people. Let's hope for the best and pray for the rest. Remember Trigwe? Hopefully we'll have a different kind of experience here. I'm riding over the plains of Suomi when I realize how this experience has simply become a matter of course. I rarely even think when I charge into battle. It just happens. I could surely make use of this insight, but how? Become a flat terrain expert? Or we could become a flanker. Flat terrain. It's not gonna help us much here. Let's have a look at the terrain. Well, that's all flat, but in our home country, so to say, it's all mountains. So we'll become a flanker from now on. This character fights best when positioned on the flank of an army, striking deeply at the chinks in the enemy's armor. Do we have anything else here? Not really. Okay. I will focus on flanking the enemy. Charging in. It's not going to help us at the moment, but yeah. Arnie has fled, but there's a lot left, and we're in. Thorbjörn. Oh god, okay. The Battle of Suomi was won now. And we're here taking over. And look at this. Ooh. There's already a lot of people signing up. Whew. Suomi. Can we even take this on? I mean, there's so many defenders here. Well, they're losing a little bit, so that's pretty good. Let's hope for the best, because it's winter time still a little bit. And we're surrounded basically by Saxony and Sudney. Both are terrifying opponents. We can marry now. Ambuz Örvars Dottir. At court in Uleaborg, and she doesn't like us much. But our grandfather wished for that to happen, and so it will. Ambuz, our lustful cousin. Lustful and trusting. She's ambitious, though, and deceitful. And she's also a skilled tactician. That's maybe what unites us. Like, talking about battles and then going into the battle of the bed times. Ambuz and King Scrungles are getting married. We can collect a royal aid duty to pay for the ceremonies. Would we do that? I mean, we're not greedy. We have a little bit of money. But it's a war. And we know about war being expensive. It is everyone's concern. Because the royal aid will help the glory of the battlefield. And our good deed of spreading the faith here to these barbarians. Peace be with you. I accept your suggestion that King Scrungles and Ambuz get married. Well, that's our wife. Our beautiful wife. She kind of likes us. Personal diplomacy for some reason. We could send her a gift. That would probably be helpful. We could sway Queen Ambuz to our cause. That's something we would definitely do. And now, we have a new heir. We'll play as Gudrodr of Kainu. Oh my god, our cousin Gudrodr. No, we're setting everything on our twin brother. That's what you do if you have a twin brother, I guess. Victory against Suomi 2. Enforce the demands. We now have the title Chiefdom of Finland. And we won, and we won, and we got to do something. Gudrodr is our cousin. Our sibling. Does he have something? No. Our twin brother. So he'll gain that land. This piece of... I don't know. Suomi is not so bad, I think. We'll grant him the Chiefdom of Finland. That's actually the Chiefdom of Finland. Okay. Include lower titles and council votes yes. 3 were for it and 3 against. There we go. Send our people home. And bring our steward back to build a legend in Sunmere. Skuld has left for the chiefdom of Finland. Yeah, that's Skuld. Because Gudrunner of Finland, our twin, is now ruling there and is happy about it. He's very good at learning, so we should consider giving him the seer post at one point in time. But for now, not for now. The seeress is pretty much what is left of our grandfather. And we really liked our grandfather. He was kind of a strange man. He couldn't really hold a weapon right, but he expanded Nidaros quite by much. He was wise in doing that. That's what we think, because he did by war. Now let's have a look at the crown focus. Should we set the crown focus? Probably elsewhere. Probably here. To Nidaros. There we go. I mean, it's our capital city. We should support it. We also have the Temple of Mare there. And that's going to be quite important. Let's see what else we might do here. We can press Halogaland. For ourselves. A de jure claim on Nidaros. Yeah, that's something. But no, we're not going to lead a war against Iceland, because Iceland is also very strong. We will focus more on the people of other faiths, like Jämtland. And the levies of Jämtland have gone down a little bit. They've got good prestige, but that's a plan. Subme. Taking Subme. Then we want to sway Saxony. Grand Chief Arndt, where is he located? Where was that? Arndt is with his army. Okay, okay. And where is... where's Saxony's capital city? Is that here? I think here. Barden-Gawi. Urvar. Go over here and do what you can. The Grand Chief of Saxony. He's humble, brave, temperate, and a little paranoid. It would probably be a good friend. We'll also try to sway Grand Chief Arndt to our cause. And we could, I mean, we could offer him a concubine. Do we have a concubine? We could give him Grima as a concubine. And that's maybe a little risky. Mare is flattered. What? Why is Mare flattered? There's something going on with her. Huh. We could join a defensive pact with him. What kind of defensive pact does he have? Truce, Christian defensive pact against Saxony. A pagan defensive pact against Saxony. My God, there's a lot of people in that defensive pact against Saxony. Okay, I mean, that would probably not appease him. We rather see him as someone who could expand the Germanic faith, the pagan faith, against the ones of these guys, Prince Bishop Gundobad of Frankfurt and all the other Christians. So we think we have a common cause. Could we have a marriage? Oh, him against... And whom do we have there for him? Ilva, our court physician. Not really. We'll see what we can do there. How will we flatter the pagan chief of Saxony? We'll find that out in the next episode. And whom will we lead war against next time? Maybe one of these with a religion of Surmonusko. These Finlanders here. That might be our future. The future is Finnish. Satakunta. Could just declare a war here. The conquest of Satakunta. Everyone would like it. Because... I don't know why. He has a pact with Arndt. Oh, Chief Tero is a member of a defensive pact opposing Grand Chief Arndt. Okay. Yeah, well, that's something. We'll attack him, though. As soon as we can. Have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel signing out.